right next to you. Stop looking at me and just focus on pouring your fucking drink. You're so close to the edge. You got so close to the edge of the cup.
It did spill over.
It scared me a little bit.
Well,
because you were just moving it so close to the edge, to the lip. So, Josh.
Yeah?
In case you didn't notice, I'm weird. I don't fit in. I don't want to fit in. You ever see me without this hat? It's weird.
You have to start drawing you with a hat on.
No, don't do this! It is... Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't like the hat, but don't do it. Like,
yeah, because your bangs kind of jut out like Jughead's would.
I guess.
With the hat
I mean, like, beanies are the hats that I can wear with the way I cut my hair that look okay. I can't really wear any other hats. I would. It would be really cute. I do like it.
Yeah. Hello.
Howdy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Full Dark No Stars Riverdale podcast.
Oh, a juicy episode. We got the quote.
I love this episode.
Dark Betty made an appearance.
I love that she clenched her fist so hard she started bleeding.
Her nails dug into her fucking palms.
There's something about that.
Megan couldn't stop laughing because she kept thinking of the Arthur meme with this clenched fist. That was Betty, that whole scene.
I feel like saying a lot happened in this episode. It's a little redundant. It's Riverdale.
Yeah.
And a lot happens in every
episode.
episode. They make use of the runtime.
Oh, yeah. And, like, I was surprised that it ended. I was like, wait, it's over already?
I know. I was like, an hour went by. I was on the edge of my seat
The whole
time. Everyone's double-crossing each other. Everyone's connected to some faction that's trying to get the upper hand.
And the kids are all just trying to, like, exist, right? Like, the kids
Archie
haven't really
got
done
drunk.
anything. That's true.
He's no longer a sweet, innocent lad.
He booty called his dad. He drunk dialed booty called his dad and got embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You definitely don't want to say he booty called his dad. Not with this community.
Shit, that's right. You guys like that, don't you? Shit. Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. No, so it was Jughead's birthday. That was fun.
Yeah.
Again, we got the quote. We love the quote. We love the I'm weird quote. Iconic.
That clip, it was like one of the only things I had seen about this show for years. And every time I would look at that clip and just go like, is that Cody?
Yeah.
Just be like, was that Cody?
Oh, man. I mean, you're right. Because, like, Riverdale was, like, the high-profile thing that Cole Sprouse did in years. It was, like, the most high-profile thing in years that he's done. So, but that's the clip. That's the Jughead clip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's that, and I've seen the clip of one of his teachers jumping out a 2-story window.
Yeah.
I know that one, too.
I've seen that one. Oh, my God. Oh, man.
I love having known Riverdale in just random clips, and now having watched, we're in the double digits for episodes now.
Oh, yes.
We watched episode 10, everyone.
We're so strong.
None of those clips make sense to be in this show. Like, I'm looking at how almost grounded the drama is of, like, oh, you have all these businesses and then this gang war happening, you know, it's all like interconnected, and you're like, okay, but you can like see this as like a normal town drama,
right, like small town drama. Everyone knows everybody. And
then I'm still just in the back of my mind going, I saw a clip of Cheryl holding like beehives, saying that she was queen of the bees.
Queen of the bees.
And sicking them on somebody.
Yeah, controlling the bees. Like,
I don't know. I know the Goblin King exists,
and he'll show up.
And I've seen the design.
Yep.
And I'm like,
yep.
how? When? When does this show stop becoming a normal town drama and become insanity? Because the weird part is, it's already insane.
Yeah, it's already nuts.
It's already.
But we
weird
haven't
as
gotten
shit.
supernatural with it.
Yeah,
And you know what? I'm fine with it, but that's just gonna make it so zany.
I know. I'm so looking forward to it.
Like, man, Echo wishes. Echo wishes it was Riverdale.
What's better, guys, Riverdale or Echo? Do you care more about Archiekins or do you care more about Chunter? I care more about Chunter.
I care more about Chunter.
I care about Chunter a lot
Way more than
I
Archie.
should.
Absolutely.
Like,
Oh man.
everyone says I'm weird for really liking like Chase.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, that's weird that you like Chase as much as you do.
But he's like compelling in a lot of ways.
I'm like, but he's so
like he's actually just an interesting character.
Yeah, I date him.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. Oh, man. So if Chunter is Archie.
See, here's the problem, right?
Uh-huh.
Jenna wishes that she could be literally as strong as any female on Riverdale. She wishes.
Yeah, she's not quite there.
She's the one angrily seething because she knows that she'll never be that powerful.
Yeah. I mean,
Cheryl lost this episode, and yet she was still a hashtag slay queen.
Hashtag slay queen. Honestly, I kind of feel like Jenna would inhabit the Jughead role. They have a more similar background than anybody else across the board.
It's true.
But it could be like,
Does that mean Betty is the Leo?
yeah, she'd have to be. The boy next door.
Yeah,
obviously.
Still pining for that Archie.
Flynn is absolutely Veronica. Absolutely Veronica. There is no question in my mind. Yes.
And there's no one in the Echo cast even remotely as strong as Cheryl.
No.
She's too powerful, guys.
She really is.
She's just
we'd have to
strong.
pull Grandma Rowan from
from
this game to be Cheryl, because she's the strongest Echoverse woman.
Oh my god, it's the strongest women in fiction. Cheryl's right there.
She really is. Oh man. Like the juxtaposition of this whole episode. We started the episode off around with a dance battle between Cheryl and Veronica.
Yeah, a really bad looking
It
dance
was
battle.
bad. It was
And yet I'm
terrible.
just sitting there clapping the whole time.
Oh my god.
It was that bad.
It was
it was
terrible.
bad, but I was so here for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cheryl firing her friends after that. I'm
Yep.
just.
You two catatonic. What did she? Oh shit! What she call him? She called him a name. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
her saying that like your combined like intelligence is that of a potato. Get out of my sight.
Yeah. You're fired from. This is your last day as the River Vixens, and as my personal.
I don't know.
Like some kind of entourage sort of word. She just fired him. It's pretty great.
Goodbye, bitches.
Yeah. Oh man. This was a good episode. I know we say that about like pretty much all
Every
of them.
episode, yeah.
Because there hasn't really been a bad one among them.
Okay. Audience, you need to tell me. Are you all watching the show alongside us? Are you watching it like once per week?
Join us.
Yeah.
It's once a week. It's an hour. You will. I promise you'll be entertained.
We can't promise a good show, but we can promise you will be entertained.
Absolutely.
For it.
Absolutely. Hey, and sure, it might not be your tea, your cup of tea, but just think of it as like a book club with us. It's our book club. The Full Dark No Stars book club.
Oh
watch
my
Riverdale.
god. Watch Riverdale.
I want there to be like a graphic novel adaptation of the TV series.
Oh god, I want that so bad. I want that.
Then it could be a
so
real
much.
book club.
I would buy it.
Oh, fucking Oh, please. Adapted by fucking Jim Morrison.
Sure.
Is that his name? I think it was someone else.
Maybe.
I might be going crazy. I think
you're going crazy. What is this name? Jim Morrison? I know a Grant Morrison.
I think I might be thinking Grant. I think Jim Morrison is from The Doors.
Grant Morrison's probably never watched TV.
But he knows Archie comics.
I don't think he does.
He may not. He probably knows Archie comics.
Yes.
Like
yes.
you can't be in the industry and not know of Archie comics.
Oh, audience, have you ever read a Grant Morrison comic? I'm sorry if you have.
Who hurt you?
Grant Morrison did.
Yeah, Grant. Yeah. This is the Grant Morrison support group. Hello, you've reached the Grant Morrison support hotline. How did Grant Morrison hurt you?
I love
today?
how that man writes some of the most arresting comic books ever created, and yet every single time I'm like, I feel like my brain is leaking out of my ear.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, Grant, what are you doing? What is happening?
Hey, if you get it, you get it, right?
See, that's the problem. I think only he gets it.
He's like, yeah, everyone will understand this. Nobody understands.
No,
this.
I think he goes in going, ha, I want to see someone try. Like, that's the energy I get from reading his books.
I can respect it.
His Green Lantern book from like just 4 or 5 years ago, insanity. I don't know what's happening. Hal like started making out with his own ring because she became a sentient woman.
Hell yeah.
Like elf foresty girl.
Oh come on, anyone.
And
would
like
do
their name was an anagram for like my ring or something. And
okay, that's stupid.
That's
kind of dumb.
And I'm like, what is? I just don't.
That's some
know.
fucking Zayn or bullshit.
Because he was like, oh, that was a weird story. It's Grant Morrison, right? Anyway, we're doing the party.
We're at it's a wedding. It's not just a party.
It's a party.
It's a wedding.
Yeah, but is a wedding not a party?
It's like a leveled up party. You don't really call it
leveled up.
You're like I'm getting dressed in my suit and I'm going to this party where people are getting married. No, you just say I'm going to a wedding.
I'm gonna start saying I'm going to a party when I'm going to a wedding, okay?
Like, have you been to a wedding last? Oh wait, you went to a wedding pretty recently, didn't you? That's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. My bad. My bad. Like, who do you know that's getting married? But you know a lot of people.
Yeah.
So.
I know nobody, but also.
One of the actual most sociable people on the fucking planet.
It's fine.
You're across the bear.
Right. As we return to the veranda. Right. Veranda.
That's what this is.
By now, the population, of attendees has grown threefold. I pre-clipped halfway through that sentence. Okay.
What?
I pre-click. There we go. Yeah. See.
Oh, and it just...
There's even more women present who I don't recognize. Hardly any of them seem to be as young as Holly, which isn't surprising considering the demographic of the city. So I'm not surprised most of them would be Gretchen's friends and associates rather than Holly's. But I didn't expect to see her.
The Madame is here.
Madame.
Of course she's gonna be here. She's like one of the most influential people in Echo.
Right? She's built this town on her back.
Like, period.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Burns. The afternoon is great, Dora. And so is the company. I'm glad you decided to attend. Echo wouldn't be the same without a Burns matriarch, would it, Gretchen? Of course, I have an interest in this event. She crosses her arms. No bar, I see. No need.
Ew, it's a dry wedding?
This is a family event. Of course. There are still a variety of unique beverages to choose from on the menu that don't require alcohol.
Sounds like a boring wedding to me.
Where's my virgin margarita?
Oh, yeah. Hey, if you actually want me to make you one, I'll make you one next week.
We'll put a pin in that. We'll put a pin in that. Cynthia looks like she's trying to change the subject. It sort of works. Oh, there's the bride-to-be. Oh, Miss God. Soranzo.
Oh, so that's her last name. Is that the first time we've seen it?
It's first name Madame, last name Dora.
Yeah. Who is this Soranzo you speak of? My name is Madame Dora. My friends call me Madame, thank you.
But actually, though, you look as stunning as ever. Only flatter yourself today, girl. This is your day. Please excuse my humility, then, Miss Soranzo. Humility is an overrated quality. She lets out a small laugh and turns to her mother, but Gretchen has her eyes only for the Madame. Well spoken. And there is the groom. Ah.
There he is. It's a nice suit.
He's cute. He cleans up well. Pretty good. Jim was sitting by himself, spinning a glass of suspiciously dark-colored liquid. It looks like he's adjusting the pocket inside of his coat before any of the onlookers reach the table. Dora smirks a bit, quite likely for several reasons. Okay. Gretchen either isn't picking up on anything up or is choosing to ignore it. He looks like he'll show your daughter a thing or two about excitement. My good sir, are you lonely sitting at a table all by yourself? It's reserved for his friends and his parents. So, why is it empty? I was about to ask myself. It's a good question, Jim. For a moment, I'm impressed by how she can say that statement without a trace of an edge in her voice. It can only sound dangerous if you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. She's got a knife, like, hidden in her purse or something.
Yeah.
Or a gun.
I like that one way better.
I want that one. This must be the first time I've felt an uncanny resemblance between her and her brother. But Jim just shrugs.
My friends might have caught a travel sickness. They were under the weather last night.
What a shame.
As for my parents, neither absence nor tardiness is their style. They should be here.
Perhaps the train had some difficulties. That's not unusual as of late. I hadn't heard her talk about that before, but... Okay. I'm like, am I seeing...
But from the...
But... Is that correct?
I don't think so.
But from the tone of her voice, it sounds serious. Well, they have 30 minutes before the beginning of the ceremony. Too many people have taken the time out of their lives to be here, so postponement is out of the question. They can pay for a second ceremony if they're upset about it.
You fucking tell them, Gretchen.
I kind of love that.
You tell them, Gretch. Let's go. Don't fret. I'm sure that won't be necessary.
Well, maybe you should be less sure. Why, if I missed my daughter's ceremony, then I'd be devastated.
This isn't about you.
But isn't it, though?
She does kind of just impose herself on the situation. It may not initially be about her, but it becomes about her, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure your mother wouldn't be happy about missing the most important day of your life. Jim gives her a very thin smile as he drinks from his glass. I can tell that he's doing so to prevent himself from speaking. And let's just hope for the best instead of worrying ourselves over something that hasn't even happened. If the train doesn't make it, then it's nobody's fault. Is she speaking in earnest, or does she think he has something to do with their absence? Ain't possible to tell, really. We know he told his friends not to come last night, but all his family and friends being gone is suspicious.
Right then. I should go practice my vows.
I as well. They walk in opposite directions while the crowd sort of hovers around the now empty table. It'll never be as iconic as the she.
The she. The she.
Let me refill your drinks. Jim walks in my direction, then he suddenly stops. I think he's going to talk to me for a moment when I feel somebody step out of my shadow. Oh.
She's so strong.
Sneak. Hi.
Shadow travel.
Stealth. 100. I've brought it for you.
Brought me what?
She holds her palm out to Jim, showing him a silver coin.
Thank you, but I won't be needing it.
The old fox's brow lifts and her eyes twinkle a bit. You sure, laddie?
Quite.
He closes her palm.
I just don't have the time for this right now.
Swiftly, he struts away. Murdoch's grandmother nods and smiles a little smile. I see. Best I keep it, then. She doesn't seem too fussed for somebody whose family tradition was just spurned. Wonder why. A pipe organ from the church begins to play. Oh. Very good, very good. Those are good horror machines.
Horror machines?
Yeah, the pipe organs.
What do you mean?
Well, they're just good for like
making
horror motifs.
Sounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you walk into the haunted mansion and you hear the pipe organ start playing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there is something haunting about,
And you look
the big
over and
grandiose
there's just a
sound.
guy there just going like,
That's what I'd be like if I played the organ. The organ's hard.
And then he
man.
gives you a peace sign and fades out.
Yes. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'd do the same thing if I was an organ player.
Yeah.
I think all organ players should do that.
Would you be wearing a top hat?
Yes. I would wear my
Large cloak.
I would wear my shoes, my cloak, and my top hat. Because you have to wear special shoes when you're playing the organ. So that you can push the foot pedals.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I think it's very cool. My favorite videos are when people are playing organ in church and then someone softly sneaks in One Winged Angel to the set. It's really
People
good.
on the veranda start standing, moving aimlessly in the direction of the church when the crowd of people are clogging their way. Sam, aren't you supposed to be helping people get to their seats? Oh, bitch, what? Oh, why is that? Because you're dressed like an usher. I think Mr. Burns said I am one of those. Ushers help people get to their seats? Nobody told me. Have you not been to a wedding before? A flustered-looking Murdoch pushes through a door, looking left and right until he spots us. He makes his way towards us very carefully, excusing himself literally as he passes through a gaggle of people. A gaggle?
A gaggle.
I love when people call people a gaggle.
It's a good word.
Right?
A gaggle's a very good word.
There you are, Sam. Ralph has most of the people bottlenecked at the east door, but it could get pretty dangerous if we don't help. Help? How? Nobody told me how to help. Just guide half a dozen people in and make sure they get to their seats. It's not that difficult. No, he's right. I should have prepared him before. Better before we had everybody trying to rush in at once. So, where have you been?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this.
You see that, Shinji?
Oh my god. Oh wait, speaking of... So can you save Shinji in Reload?
I don't know.
I thought you would know.
I hope not. I'll put him in the grave myself.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like he's getting better. Oh, hey, guys, look out the window.
Oh, he's not evoking his persona. Here, I'll help him.
Yeah.
Cocks and gun. That's
Quick, Shinji, I'll evoke your persona. Hold still.
persona.
Oh, damn. My bad, guys. It looks just like my C's revolver. Holds them both up side by side. They're completely different. It's like, that's a Glock 19, obviously. Really? You think so? It looks just like... It doesn't even say C's on it.
That's a Glock.
Oh, Fuka. The Sig Sauer MP19. Oh my god.
Oh. Well, Dahlia's not here. Oh. She's normally so quiet and gentle that I wouldn't have noticed her gone.
Damn.
I can't wait to be revealed that the spider is Dahlia.
Yeah. She moonlights as a spider in the crits. That's pretty good.
It'll be great when we get a CG of her transforming and then eating Holly at the...
That'd be pretty good. At the altar, yeah.
That's what I want.
It just fuck it goes out broad daylight. It's like, I feel like crashing a wedding today. No,
where is she? Nobody knows. And they were giving Jim shit about his family. At least he had the excuse of them being out of town. So what now? The church music changes again. I guess now we have to usher.
Ooh, we're gonna go to the weddingu.
Oh. What? Oh,
did we
get
go here to Blythe?
Yeah.
We am back in Blythe, Pav.
Blythe has been down here for 2 days.
Blythe mode, yes.
I hope she's sustaining off of fruit gummies.
Fruit gummies. Fruit gummies.
Fruit gummies. So gummies.
Fruit gummies. I want the. I need us to confront the spider as Blythe, and then it turns into like a character action game. It says, "Please plug in Xbox controller." You gotta do like combos and shit.
Oh my god.
Oh yes. Or it would just be a fighting game. Blythe obviously is she's a mid-range zoner, you know, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
Of course.
And you have to fight the spider who's
throwing insults out.
Yeah, who's definitely a grappler, but like, you know, being a mid-range zoner, it's a pretty good matchup in our favor, I think.
I don't know, I was almost thinking like you ever played Xrd?
Yeah.
I was thinking like Bedman.
Bedman. Okay. I
was thinking Bedman.
Yeah. I can fuck with that.
I really liked Bedman.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
I think apart from like playing like 2 like forever ago.
Yeah.
I think Xrd was the first one I had like played again after you had gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we played it a bit like at your house all like forever, like a long time ago.
Yeah, when the game first came out.
And then I think I found a copy of it cheap, and then I played it a little bit myself.
Yeah,
which was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Guilty Gear is so weird, man. I like Guilty Gear.
No, Guilty Gear is really normal.
Sure.
You know, you just go to the backyard, right?
The
backyard.
Mm-hmm. Just go to the backyard. You know, whatever.
Do things.
Mm-hmm. You should get Strive. Strive, it's so good.
See, the problem is that like, I don't like to play online, and people don't come over anymore. I'd have to like bring the game over to somebody else's place. I'm not gonna do that. I'm lazy.
That's fair.
It's been 2 days down here in the dark with not much to go off of, but our normal marks. There's enough food in the tromping grounds to last me a month if I have to. Damn. But if Melissa is alive, I'll be damned if I spend another day letting her eat without her letting her eat. I can't believe she did this for Mary of all people. Ah, it's comforting.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
This hole, it was made for me.
It was made for me.
No way in hell that girl would have done all that for her. Sometimes I think I should have kept my mouth shut. I should have teased her less about her grades. And then I remember that should haves and would haves don't fucking matter. I can do something now, and Lord above help anybody who wants to stand in my way. Melissa, I never saw the man who was chasing her, but she heard him. Ain't nobody I ever heard, for that matter. That's useful in some ways. Whoa. Ahead of me in the tunnels, I see a man in the rays of light from time to time. He's certainly not a person, because he smiles at me with his jack-o'-lantern grin that's too big for his face, and he stares at me with no eyes but skin covered tight over the sockets.
It's fucking Flinny Boy.
Oh, we don't know that for sure.
It's gotta be burned up Flinny Boy. He's got a face like an electrical socket.
Well, yeah, that's true. But a jack-o'-lantern grin? He had one of those, like... Ooh.
Oh, yeah, he did have, like, a...
He had one of those... Ooh.
Yeah.
That like, exact noise.
Yeah.
You know the one.
Period. Huh. Okay, then.
Yeah.
I guess it could be the other creature.
Could be a creature.
A creature.
There's a lot of creatures in this game.
I know, there's so many.
I can't wait for us to have, like, a little monster mash.
We all accidentally stumble into Blithely's on a rock, and it like opens a secret door. You see all the rest of the monsters in like a break room drinking coffee around the water cooler.
Oh, I was thinking of a nice bar. With classy, you know?
Where the monster mash just constantly plays.
Yeah.
You do the monster mash.
Yeah, it's a graveyard smash.
You're goddamn right it is.
We did use a graveyard to get here.
Yeah, we did. Oh, shit.
It's all coming together.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Fuck, that's good. Let's go.
Like you would wind the skin of an animal over a drum. I hate that.
What?
I
What do you mean?
Gamer.
Gamer?
It's fine. Yeah, wind.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Because like think about it, you like stretch it and you gotta
know how it's spelled.
Oh, just like wind?
It's just wind.
Yeah, wind and wind are the same.
I hate that. Can't you just put like an E next to the I?
Wind?
Yeah, so it's wind.
Or after the N?
That wouldn't work.
Because it'd be like the same as wind, like you wind and dine to someone.
Yeah.
But WEI would be not right either, I don't think.
What about WIE?
Wind.
Wind. Yeah.
I guess you'd still say it the same way, so it would like.
But at least it wouldn't just be wind.
It wouldn't just be wind. That's true.
This is my.
Okay, so yeah, so like wind would be completely different from wind.
Yes.
At that point, okay.
That's what I want. That's all I want.
I'm sure, but 4 letters is fine. Just context. Language is all about context, Josh.
Yeah, you know what? No one knows what context is anymore.
Like in a sentence, people can know what context is. Analyzing a sentence that you're currently actively speaking in a language that you know is different than other contexts in media.
No. It's fine. When I keep on walking up to him, he just vanishes into motes of dust.
That's him just vanishing into most. It goes.
This spirit seems to think it's taunting because it thinks I am looking for a man who is a monster. In italics.
Yeah.
This reality is that I am looking for a man who is a coward. A man who would exchange the lives of little girls and boys for just more time to walk on this planet. I can be terrible too, if I need to be. But as I keep looking, occasionally I'll hear real men in the distance. Yesterday, it was mostly miners with their pickaxes shouting something to one another. Ooh. Okay.
It's dark.
Oh my god. Today has been oddly quiet. Like there's nobody working in the mine. That could be bad. If my dad notices I'm gone early, then he'll probably figure out where I've gone and send a search party. If that happens, then I lose Melissa.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We step.
Let's go.
I step knee deep in water.
Wrong. Okay.
You can't tell me that's wrong.
It is.
It's
I
funnier
can
this
tell
way.
you that.
It's funnier this way.
Sure.
This looks right. This looks like where we found Mary. But I don't see any trace of a body. Or if it was here, it's not anymore. Was I wrong? Doesn't matter. I'm still going to look. The little friend. Woo!
Woo! Yeah, I see him.
That spirit is in the light again. He changes his look slightly. He has eyes too small for his face, and long black claws that likes to wiggle at me, clicking against the rock. I'm starting to wish spirits were physical so I could bite into it and know what it tastes like.
Okay.
Like licorice, Blythe. Exactly.
Oh no.
Like licorice.
Horrid. I hate that.
But you hate that.
Because licorice is bad.
It deters people from eating them.
True. That's fair.
I'm getting pretty hungry again. It disappeared again on the account that I got too close to another light beam. Melissa?
You couldn't decide if you wanted to be funny or read it serious.
Yeah, I'm like, Melissa? I mean, to be fair, that's probably what I would say in the moment as well.
Melissa.
It's just like, wait, do I call out? But it would be so funny if I...
Yeah.
Melissa. I shout out into the cave and hear my voice echo throughout the tunnels. Nobody responds.
Oh.
Don't wake those who sleep, child. Can we use a font more unreadable?
I mean, I can read it.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody who matters, anyway. Damn! I climb one of the shallower rock slopes. Melissa. What the fuck is this word?
Noisome.
Noisome?
Yeah, like noisome.
Noisome?
Yeah, sure. Noisome.
What the fuck is noisome?
Like people who are noisy. People who are noisy. Like,
Me.
Think loathsome.
Loathsome?
People who you can loathe. You loathsome. You're a loathsome individual. I could loathe you. You're a noisome individual. You're noisy. You make noise. Shut the fuck up, basically.
Noisome. People oft.
That's a word. Oft.
God.
It's a way of saying often.
I get that, but like I can barely tell that's an F.
That's an F, yeah. It is a... This font it has problems. It does just have problems.
Have noisome ends. There we go. Melissa. I shout out even louder. Oh, okay.
Is that Melissa?
Is that Melissa? You have to be quiet, or else it will come back. There's a cracked voice calling out to me. The sound of the voice comes from between a very tight pairing of perpendicular vertical rocks. I don't know that voice I know that voice anywhere, cracked or not. I don't waste any more time and slide in between the stones. There is even more of a slope upward and a light coming from the ceiling.
Oh, we get to see her.
A little portrait.
Aww.
Look at Melissa.
Melissa.
I can't wait for her to die.
I'm glad she didn't, because I thought she totally already got eaten.
Oh, she's like hiding in a little...
Yeah, I thought she got by the creature.
Yeah.
In that
one
sequence.
Hanging menacingly above.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Menacingly. In the darkness... I start to see her, crumpled against the rock. She's dirty and disheveled, and looks at least 10 years older than she used to. But she's still alive. Blythe? Yes? Is that you? Are you real?
You don't know what you're doing with that voice. Holy shit. You're like just skewing Goofy over here.
It's very unwanted.
Blythe? Are you? Mario.
Isn't that what you want for this design? Do you want Melissa to talk like that?
Not like Goofy.
No, why not?
I just don't think it's necessary.
I think it is.
Hey, man. Your playthrough.
I'll give everyone the shittiest voices I want.
Yeah, anything you want.
And no one can stop me.
I've got all the power. I can give them as shitty of a voice I want. And no one can fucking stop me.
No one can stop me. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's really you. I shake her. Yeah, shake her and laugh. Oh, well, of course it's me. Who else would it be? All I do when I see her is take her into a tight hug. I know these piece of shit tunnels wouldn't be the end of you. Come on, let's get out of here. I tug her hand, but she resists. What are you waiting for? A Blythe. I can't. I don't. Okay. This sentence went gone.
It was just there and it
gone.
wasn't?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It went. just pieced out. I don't want to go out there. It's fine. They killed Mary. She just said. No pauses. No stuttering. A Melissa. Boink!
Yeah, oh yeah, shit, that was her name.
Boink!
Boink!
Boil!
Boil!
Okay, she's got the funniest name in this entire fucking
Melissa
game. Boink! Melissa Boink!
Holy shit.
Melissa is always stated like how she states the weather. Some people might tell you that the mood outside is a little dreary. Some might not bother looking at it all. Those people might tell you that there's a chance of clouds. They won't commit too hard to a lie they told for being lazy, which they don't want to be caught in. Some people will hear a tornado, but shake their heads and hide, refusing to look, refusing to get to the cellar. But if it's wet outside, Melissa will be the one who tells you it's raining. She knows there's no way around that even if it might be sunny tomorrow, you still need an umbrella now. Some people did, yes. And if we run into them, I'm gonna be the one who's doing the killing. Lit. Blythe, there's a monster. Those can't hurt you. Well, how do you know? You ain't dead, are ya? It was too big. Now, why would a spirit be confined to physical space like that? I don't know if there's rules or not.
That's not a very flattering angle. It's not bad.
Snoots are hard.
It's not the most, yeah.
Snoots are hard.
Yeah.
I think they can only hurt dead people. How do you know that? Because they had plenty of opportunity to hurt me, I think. She holds her arm and crouches down. Now that I think about it, what have you been eating down here? You've been here... wait, you've had to have been here for what? 5 days? I lucked out. Lucked out? The hell do you mean lucked out? Eh? Huh? Young woman? It's coming from the direction of the light. Young woman, are you still down there? Who's that? Wait. Is there another one of you? You know she's been down here. A Blythe. Stop it. He's the one who's been giving me food. But he didn't tell nobody. Now, young lady, I've done everything in my power to help your friend, to the extent that I've given her food from my valuable table, my very table. Wait a minute. I think I recognize that voice.
Huh? What?
Why would you recognize that voice, Blythe? You talking to James?
I mean, he's the rich man who basically owns the town.
What does it mean no child is going to pay attention?
She's Blythe, though. She's not your normal child in this world. She pays a little more attention than everybody else.
Yeah, you're right.
What the fuck?
Aren't you James Hendricks? The owner of the mine? Co-owner with Mr. Briggs? Yes. Okay, then that's perfect. Send some of your men to come help Melissa, you weak. She's weak. We hear some fiddling with what sounds like filing cabinets. The men have been away for the last few days, so my hands are a bit tied. What? Are you familiar with the idea of a strike, young lady? Yeah. I don't care about that. Melissa needs help right now. I keep telling you that. He's been helping me, Blythe. At least Miss Boink understands the concept of civility. Civility, Miss Blythe. My last name is Washington. I think I employ a Washington. You do. That's my dad. Right. He wouldn't be happy to have you girls traipsing down in my mines, you know? That's okay. He can come find us now. So again, what with all the union activity? My dad isn't striking. We don't have the money to spare. Could you please go get help now? What I'm getting at, Miss Washington, is that if two very weak young girls are pulled out of the mine, the papers would have a field day, and the strikers would grow bold.
Damn, James.
Mr. Hendricks? Okay, well, I don't care. We would like to go. Right. You know, that space up there looks big enough for me and Melissa to just climb up. Just throw us down a rope and we could climb out ourselves if you need us to be sneaky about it. Still risky. So, what do you suggest we do? Well, the union trouble should blow over in just a couple of days. Why don't you stay put? Mr. Hendricks? I sigh plenty loud so he can hear me. First of all, a couple days means 2. You seem to imply that's a minimum. Secondly, neither I nor Melissa will be staying down here for more than one more single day. If you just pull us up out of the hole, we'll make up some lie about how you're a hero and handsome and stuff. You'll look great. Is that a deal? We listen to the droplets in the cave while we wait for him to respond again. That sounds pretty great, right? Oh my god. What? Oh my god. What's going on up there? I'm so sorry, girls. The light on the hole goes practically dark. What the hell? Mr. Hendricks? This is for your own benefit, I promise. Mr. Hendricks, please. The light in the hole goes completely dark. Yeah?
The fridge made a sound right when it got darker,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
kind of spooked me a little bit.
Oh my god.
It was like,
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why is Darian like this, guys?
Stop.
Why are you like this?
How much time you got? I didn't think so.
This is why we can't play actual horror games.
We could. I mean, I played Until Dawn all by myself. and I beat it, and I saved everyone.
You played a parody game. Congratulations.
Yeah. I played some of Outlast before I had to give the controller to somebody else because I got too scared. It's not even a scary game, so I just like work myself up about it is the problem.
God.
So, you know.
Man, we're like at the opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to playing horror games. You like creep along going like
and you're just
and
like
I'm just like hitting the sprint button.
Yeah.
I'll run into the enemy and go, oh hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, what's the matter with you, Altier?
But doesn't that just make it even better? We have two different perspectives, and it's fresh and good.
Writing the part here. So we'll see you guys around.